Our Millwork project winner is Sloan & Company for their participation in the reconstruction of the Holy Cross Church in Rumson. Constructed in 1885, the Holy Cross Church has been a Rumson, New Jersey landmark for as long as anyone can remember. But a prior renovation and addition were showing signs of age and were simply not large enough to accommodate the church's growing congregation. The decision was made to demolish the addition while at the same time leaving the historically significant facade and steeple intact. The building was effectively cut in half. Once all the plaster and lath was removed from the interior walls and ceilings, the structure's elaborate framework was revealed. The area where the addition once stood was excavated to make room for a full basement and a foundation. Footings were poured that would eventually support the steel framework of the new addition. Then, the two parts of the church, both old and new, were seamlessly merged. At this time, Sloan was called in, as they were responsible for just about all the millwork throughout the updated building. In the nave of the church, the only millwork they didn't do were the wooden pews. As exceptional as this space is, what stands out is the precision millwork adorning nearly every arch, column, soffit, and ceiling. The columns, structural steel clad in wood sheathing, have complex capitals, each made up of 40 separate pieces of trim. To really complicate matters for the Sloan crew, an aggressive build schedule meant that millwork installation had to commence long before the structure was completely sealed.
One of the biggest challenges on this job was maintaining the schedule and not having the proper climate control in the building while we were installing the millwork. We had to come up with techniques of installing that once the air conditioning, the heating got turned on, things weren't going to move, and I didn't have a lot of cracking going on.
Sloan produced all of the decorative arches used to accent the ceiling and span the curves between columns. The true focal point of the church and Sloan's handiwork, however, is the massive altar in the sanctuary. Large columns support extremely ornate capitals and a host of intricate moldings. More amazing still is the entire structure is actually hung from the wall as opposed to being supported by the ground. From floor to ceiling, it truly is a work of art. Throughout the Holy Cross Church, both old and new, Sloan's millwork is in evidence, and it's extraordinary.
After coming back here and seeing the finished product firsthand, pretty awesome experience for me, and this was the first church that I've ever done in over 30 years of building myself. So the finished product is pretty awesome looking. Also knowing that you're going to have thousands of people coming through here for weddings and all types of religious events over the course of the year to see the work that we did and how nice it all came out.